I got the beans, I got the sling, man. Hey, I got the moms, I got the beans, I got the cheese, man.
Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of your rapper's favorite show. It's R.A.P News, the home of everything hip-hop. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. If you're new to the channel, as always, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell to let you know when these are coming, because they're very frequent. Let's just get straight into it. We got two stories I want to discuss. The first being DaBaby's new album debuts at #1 of the Billboard 200. What have I been saying for the past, however many weeks? Every time DaBaby gets brung up, I talk about him with such love because DaBaby is honestly my favorite rapper right now. Since, Baby on Baby and his album came out the past year, or was it the last year? This year? Anyway, since that came out, I've been on his coattails for a while, just kind of seeing everything he releases, keeping up with his personal life and everything. Such an interesting personality, as well as his music being so, not catchy, but personally I just really enjoy it. Everything he has to do with his lyrics, his flow, his attitude towards it, his overall kind of stylings is just very intriguing to me personally. But yeah, so his new album is #1 in the country already. This is actually his second album, and it has an impressive 145,000 album sales in its first week. That's a lot. With 8,000 of that coming from traditional album sales, like from a shop and such. But the tally actually records, well, stating the Billboard, if you don't know Billboard, the website kind of runs all that. The tally equates to over 18.7 million. Sorry, not 18.7 million, that's too small. 181.7 million on-demand audio streams, which means it's the 5th largest debut streaming week of the year for any song, or any album, let alone. So that's very impressive by itself. With it only featuring about 13 songs on the album, and every single song on there being possibly a top hit, possibly stay in the radio rotation for a while. I know it's going to stay in my rotation for a long time. I kind of just been listening to that album on repeat, just trying to get the sense of it, where it was going for it. And after listening to a while, I gotta say my favorite song is Raw Shit with Migos. The feature is amazing. To have one Migo on your song is awesome, but to have all three is extremely impressive. Stated that he was hoping for a productive year, that he was going to record as much as he can, and he kind of lived up to that statement. He also said this: I feel like since 2019 period, ain't nobody outworked me. I done outworked everybody. And if I'm lying, let's line it up. Let's line up music that's put out. Let's line up videos that have been put out, period. Let's line up day-to-day content, shows it's been done. Yeah, it's, as he said himself, and he can't really say it better, he's outworking the game, releasing better quality and a better quantity, as most of these rappers are, and it's awesome to see. I can't wait to wait for some new music. I know it's too soon to wait for new music, but I'm just excited. I'm be listening to this album for a long time, so yeah, it seems like it's already a classic. Let's get straight into the second story, which of course is a little bit darker. Half of the rap group Krept, was allegedly stabbed backstage in a brawl or some sort of shove around. The incident occurred actually during BBC Radio 1 Extra live show on this other Saturday, when a knife brawl broke out. Krept was actually slashed, and the stabbing was not too serious. He was treated on site and then sent to the hospital. So, hearts and minds with him. Hopefully he's fine and nothing happened. But this just kind of goes to show how quickly a rapper could end up on the front page of the news, deceased. I feel like there's a lot of unneeded anger towards rappers, kind of that, a lot of people probably feel jealous about how they made it. Maybe it's people from their old town who've seen them blow up and just have a hatred for some reason. It's not that uncommon for that to happen. A lot of people do get very jealous when people blow up and, make millions of dollars. But a man was later arrested on suspicion of possessing a knife, which was actually unrelated, but was still in the same building, so that was a bit DJ Samtex, stating this: big up Krept. I hope he fully recovers. But how the fuck are you gonna hurt one of the most positive artists? He's been putting people on, giving back to his community and the culture. There's no excuse for this fuckery. UK, we have to do better. That's an amazing way to put it. He's definitely not one of these artists who's going out looking for fights, flexing. He is giving back to the community, charity work, everything like that. Just trying to spread a good message, good opinion. But yeah, why did someone like him get targeted? I guess we'll never know. It could have been even just personal things in his life. Maybe it was random, maybe it was a robbery, like I said. But yeah, thank God for him being safe, not getting completely or seriously injured. And it's sad to see another day in the rap game where someone almost dies. But I guess that's how it goes. I think that's all we have time for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a good time. Better hit that like, subscribe, notification bell if you haven't. Leave a comment, tell them what I'm doing good, what I'm not. Constructive criticism or otherwise. Just let me know what I'm doing. Let me know if I can be better, and I will be. Thanks for watching. That's another episode. Remember to stay tuned for R.A.P. News, your home for everything hip-hop.